Good to see you, man. How are you, Brandon? We got Brandon Flowers from The Killers joining us here on All Control. What is good, man? How are you? How you living?
Great. How's it going?
It's good. The last time we spoke, I think it was, mid-pandemic. You had just released Boy, and here we are back with new music. Just to set the stage a little bit, where are you right now? You are backstage. I know Reading and Leeds is this weekend, so where are we right now?
Right now I'm in Switzerland.
Switzerland?
In Zurich. Yeah, Zurich. It's beautiful, and I was lucky enough to go to the mountains yesterday and go on a hike, and I'm spoiled.
That's amazing. I mean, how does it feel? I know Reading and Leeds is this weekend. How are we feeling going into this weekend knowing that we're going to be sharing some new music?
It's exciting. It's kind of a big venue to release something new and play it for the first time, but I guess it's nice to have those butterflies again. You know, it reminds me of when we started, and usually you put a single out and it gets to kind of percolate and sink in a little bit before you play it, but it's kind of exciting to actually play it the day after it comes out.
Last time you and I spoke, right, Boy came out, and I think we had like a moment we were talking about the Smiths and like our mutual appreciation for the Smiths. And I'm reading There's a Light That Never Goes Out, the biography of the Smiths right now, and there's this scene in the book last night where the Sex Pistols play Manchester in like 77, and in that room is Marky Smith from The Fall, all the guys from the Buzzcocks, and then you also have everybody from the Smiths and
Joy Division.
Ian Curtis was in that room. It's funny because I pressed play on this song this morning, and it feels like that's what you're trying to do. It feels like all of these influences are in the same room at the same time. And of course, I'm talking about Your Side of Town, and just tell me where this all came from, because it feels like you are a love letter to like every era that kind of, I don't know, is an inspiration to you in the band.
That's exactly what it is. It's like a collision of a lot of the music that inspired us and influenced us, but it works wonderfully. I hear Pet Shop Boys, I hear New Order, I hear Depeche Mode, but at the same time, I really do feel like I can take ownership of it. It doesn't feel like a copy.
No, not at all. I mean, it's you. It's a love letter. You know, there's nothing there that doesn't sound like the Killers not making it their own, but also clearly like nodding to the past and the things that are important to you guys. Yeah,
it's nice when things like that work out. You know, you can't really force it. It was just one of those magical moments in the studio where it was born, and we were, lucky that we were able to capture it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I think the last time we spoke, Boy had just come out, and Boy was this very personal story, right? Talking about, semi-autobiographical, growing up in Vegas and just outside of it, really. And, it was very much you kind of opening up this chapter of a journal for the most part. And lyrically, where do we find sort of the narrative on Your Side of Town?
It's a creepier side of myself. Every now and then, you'll write something, and I like to say I'm always lurking, even if I'm being vague in a song or if it's fictional. You can't completely remove yourself. So I think when I was a young man, I had some jealous tendencies and things like that with girls, and obviously I've outgrown that now. But I think I sort of tapped into that with this song and some of those frustrations I felt in my late teens.
I mean, and the other thing to take into consideration is, I think I probably could identify with some of those tendencies, and all I'm saying is thank God the internet wasn't around back then. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm glad we went through the rough and tumble parts of our adolescence without everything being documented forever.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, Brandon, this really does feel like an homage and sort of a really this idea of being able to share new music and still have the butterflies, meaning that you kind of still care. And what does this kind of portend for the band in the coming months ahead? Does this feel like a new direction, an opening salvo?
Yes, there's been a year since we released Boy, and then we have another one in the can and a big announcement coming, but I can't say what it is. But this is part of that.
Yeah.
I wish I could divulge more.
No, it's okay. We love a cliffhanger. We love an ellipsis. And, whenever you're ready to share what it is and obviously share new music, please, please, please come back. The door is always open.
Oh, thank you.
Brandon, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your night. Good luck out there. And we'll catch up with you on the other side.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, man.